Okay, so here's a quick rundown of the basic banjo rolls as they apply to the electric guitar in this case. They also would work obviously for acoustic. So the deal here is that a forward roll means that you're moving from low to high, finger picking the strings. And in this particular case, the way we're going to do it is we're going to pluck the fifth string with the thumb, okay? And that'll be, for the sake of simplicity, throughout the entire progression we're going to be using, which is a standard 16-bar blues progression. And then the index finger is going to be here on your third string, middle finger, second string, and the ring finger here on the first string. So they're going to stay on those four strings, all the thumb, index, middle, and ring, throughout the entire progression. Okay, now the forward roll goes like this. You pluck the all four of those strings we just said simultaneously. It's a sort of a pinching motion. Over here with the right hand, I'm taking it and just pinching it so that the thumb and the index finger meet when and it just lifts off the guitar about maybe an inch, okay? So that's the count. We're going to have a measure of 4 beats, 1, 2, 3, 4, for each of the 16 bars. This is the count of 1, and then your 2, 3, and 4. In this particular case, since it's a forward roll, it means that it's going from a lower note to a higher note. Where on the guitar, it's from these lower strings down here up to the top part of the guitar, as it's called. So that would be pinch for 1, and then 2, 3, and 4 of the beats are going to be your third string pluck, second string pluck, and first string pluck. So it sounds like this, a forward roll. Okay, now keep playing that A one more time. Now we're going to change to A7, the D7, go back to the A, now go to the E7, okay, go to your D7, Okay, so the reverse roll obviously is going to be the same deal except we're going the other direction. It's also called a backward roll. The words are interchangeable. You can get banjo books, they have these rolls in them, and you can, all kinds of permutations and what have you, with different little names to them. Okay, so the thing is with the reverse, it's the same deal. We're pinching those strings. Except this time we're doing the 1, 2, and 3 strings backwards, see? Heading this direction, this way, okay? So it'll sound like this. Okay. Let's change to that A7 chord now. Hit the D7. Back to the A. Let's go to the E7. E7. Hit that A now. Hit the E7. Okay. So there's a combination of these two that's very frequently used. It's the forward reverse roll or forward backward roll, depending on who's describing it, what book you're reading, whatever. It's the same darn thing. Okay, so the way this is played is we're going to pluck like we did before, all 4 strings, and we're going to do it forward first. Okay, that's going from 3, 2, 1. Then we're going to pluck again, but this time we're going to come back in the opposite direction, obviously, it's reverse. Okay, so we keep alternating between those two over the course of this 16-bar blues progression we just did. Okay, so I'm going to call it out forward, backward, and the chord changes so you can sort of walk your way through this thing. Okay? Okay, here we go. 2, 3, go. Forward. Backwards. I go forward. I go backward on the A7. I hit that D7 forward. Now do it backward. Now go back to your A. This is going to be forward. Now do it backward. Then I hit the E7 forward. Yeah. Not backward. Now go to your D7 forward. Do that one backward. Now go back to your A forward. Backward on the A. Now we're going to go to E7 forward. And end it on the A7. Okay, so that's a quick review of forward, backward, or also known as reverse rolls, and the combination of the two, forward and reverse, as it applies to the electric guitar for this 16-bar blues progression.